Hey, what's up, Lucid investors and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Lucid showed again a pretty bright green bullish signs. We are up 5% in today's trading session, or 33 cents up. More than anything else, we are closed about the resistance level of 7 cents, precisely $7.03. We tried going up. We went to $7.11. It was a swing day, right? About 7%, give or take, swings that we have seen. Now, if you bought stock around 660, 670, me personally, I bought it at 678, and we are in money. And I'm not talking about 2x, 3x, 5x, because Lucid is not a gamble. It's a long-term investment. Of course, you can always do swing trade, but define your strategy. What is your exit strategy when it comes to Lucid, when it comes to Mullen and some of this stock? What I do see though is Lucid has a pretty crucial week this week. What we are seeing is a lot of green signals. Let me show you why. So if you take a look, we went to $6.60, and from there we went all the way right here, 6.76% up, 45 cents up, which is again a pretty bullish sign for 5 days. However, we are down 13%. We can cover that up just in one trading session. We are waiting for the right time because guess what? Tesla is going to show us the earning on July 19th. Tesla is Big Daddy EV, and Tesla will define the general momentum for EV market. Take a look. Tesla is up 1.25%. Let's go back and check. Tesla, $290. I really like to see that Tesla is going above. We are up 3.20%. After hours, we're slightly pulling back, but take a look at NIO. NIO is up 1.33%. Of course, Tesla is on the winning side because they are prepping themselves up for the earning that is coming up. For Lucid, we already know what is going on because all in all, what Lucid is struggling is number one, the deliveries, number two, the short selling, number three, general perception, and number four, a lot of EV stocks are doing great, so there is a good amount of trading. Take a look what we did in terms of the trading today. Again, $5.46 was the lowest for 52 weeks. I told you that we will not go there anytime soon, but keep an eye out because now we are out of the danger zone. We are about the $7 price point. We tried going up $7.11, but then we pulled back. One of the reasons is, you guessed it, the short sellers. Short sellers are 55.20% today. Today is 17th of July. Take a look right here, ladies and gentlemen. 18 million is the total finger volume. We were shorted 10.2 million. What is going on, Lucid? You tell me, moneymakers and Lucid investors. Do hit the like button. We need to share this video with more and more people because this is not a short selling. This is about buy, hold, maybe a swing trade, again buy and hold it for mid to long term, and then you can make money. Now, will there be hurdles along the way? Yes, but in general, you're not investing 100% of your total portfolio. That's the whole point. No matter what happens to this EV industry, I mean, of course, there's always a risk. Stock is not about not risk. If you want something risk-free, go put it in the CD. If you're wanting to put something passive income, go invest in real estate. And there are various forms of doing things. Now, with this stock, I really like because that keeps me up and running every single day. Now, what is going on? Lucid is really struggling with the numbers. Now, why they are struggling? Number one, I'll tell you the reason. Lucid drops because of the delivery took the hit from price war. Now, why they took the hit? And this is not a big hit in my personal opinion. You do your own due diligence. You do your own research. This is my personal opinion. And I'll tell you exactly why. So, Lucid delivered 1,404 vehicles in quarter to June compared to 1,406 deliveries that they had in previous quarter. So yes, they are shying in terms of the numbers. They sold 2 less vehicles. More than anything else, they did not grow. That's the point. So the key takeaway is people are betting why Lucid did not grow. Now, there are multiple reasons, but their production fell 6%. Why their production fell 6%? You know why? Because company knew that this is not their market segment. They're going to shy. They're going to struggle converting these reservations into actual sales. The company had trimmed their total 2023 production forecast and reported lower than expected first quarter revenue in May. Now, yes, that's the revenue that we knew already. Now in second quarter, we are going to also see some of the downturn in revenue, but this price is already baked in and it may pull back a little bit more. So take it with grain of salt. Number one, Tesla's price war and rising interest rates. There is rising inflation as well. People are looking out for money. They're trying to be pretty cautious about money because who knows? Because we are fearing about the recession coming very much into our financial economy. We continue to view Lucid as broken down the growth story and ramp up as we particularly see the numbers, and it is slightly disappointing. That is the research analyst Nelson said, right? Now, one of the bigger reason, if you don't know why they're struggling, Lucid Air, one of their vehicle, that one EV vehicle, it starts from whooping $87,400. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you think that's the crazy price point or the premium market? Crazy for me, maybe for you, I don't know, I don't really want to speak for you, but for me, $87,000 is a lot of money. And for many other people around the globe as well. So they are targeting premium market. What they learned, Tesla started reducing the price because they wanted the price war. And this is what this article talks about. Now, when people say why they drop in terms of the production, why Lucid drop in terms of the revenue, number one reason is Tesla is targeting a slightly not so premium market, or they're covering that not so premium market as well. Now, with that, what Lucid is doing on the other hand is they're putting them in direct competition with Elon Musk's automaker, which is Tesla. Model S costs $88,500, give or take. So they're competing with one of the premium product with Tesla. What they learn, it's a hard lesson to learn for Lucid, but yes, they need to also, they can't really ignore the market of the middle class, right? All in all, they continue to believe the significant price cut are needed on the Air. So they figured it out, good thing. And you will see everything will be adding up in Q3, Q4, and for the rest of the year. So this is what Lucid is talking about, right? And particularly in light of increasing competition in order to stimulate this demand. Nelson added, this is one of the researchers, by the way. Lucid also has been struggling with the cash crunch. They have $4.1 billion, and that's from Saudi. I personally do not believe that money is going to be constrained for Lucid as long as they are doing the right for the business. They may plan to raise about $3 billion in stock offering. 2/3 of that comes from the Saudi Arabia's PIF, which is Public Investment Fund. Can Saudi save Lucid? 100% yes, because they know where they put the money where their mouth is. One of the things that you want to understand that there are a lot of tech companies going to announce their earnings. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, financial institutions on July 20th. Blackstone and some others, but Blackstone is one of the important one as well. Goldman Sachs is coming, their earning is coming on July 19th, followed by Netflix and Tesla. So you want to watch out for the general economy, general tone, general sentiment, and that is also going to define some of the structure that we see overall for the market. Market was primarily in green. Nasdaq was up 1%, give or take. Dow Jones was up 0.22%. S&P was 0.39% up. Is it Lucid why they're struggling to provide or produce new vehicles? It's not they're struggling. Number one, what happened in 2022? They had basically what you call supply chain management issue. Lucid only has launched one vehicle. Now, in my understanding, and tell me in the comment section below if you disagree, with one SKU, one vehicle, if Lucid is selling millions of dollars worth of revenue or sales, isn't that an accomplishment? That's what me thinking out loud. Lucid sold 149 million in Q1 2023. Q4, they sold 257 million. Q3 last year, 195 million. So they sold millions, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of product, and they have just they have only launched one vehicle. Now, what happened with they struggle, not just Lucid, but in general, the EV companies, they struggle with supply chain management constraints, recalls, and you name them, right? Again, they came back and then they saw, oh, Tesla is reducing the price point. Guess what? People will buy Lucid or people will buy Tesla. They will go for Tesla. And I'm not saying Lucid is an inferior product. What I'm trying to say is Elon Musk is a stronger brand. That's what I'm trying to say. Lucid's total number of vehicles produced and delivered have declined subsequently. Now you know that why produce numbers are declined. There is no point producing devices or vehicle or product if you can't really sell. And that's what Lucid figured out. So Lucid is Lucid is diligently tracking what they're doing, that their sales team has a challenge converting into the sales, right? So the registered or reserve vehicles are not converting, and which is okay because they figured out they declined. So the sales and deliveries and everything about declined significantly for 2 consecutive quarters. We'll see what happens. For example, Rivian plans to produce 50,000 vehicles this year. Polestar aimed to produce 60 to 70,000 vehicles versus Lucid is cutting down on production. Part of the reason is they only have one SKU, one vehicle that they've launched, the Air, and that is costly. Now they'll have to come up with one more strategy that they can cover larger footprint, larger market. With that, I wanted to also say that today's that Lucid has a pretty good exposure in terms of the hedge fund and whatnot. As you already know, Vanguard has 58 million shares based on the report that you see on my screen. Now, why this is important, because right now we crossed this, and I wanted to quickly show you, and this is what I really like to see. Now, this real-time price point is the blue chart right here. That is $7.04, and this red, which is the moving average, $7.03. So for this is 1 day chart, and 1 day moving average is below the real-time price point. A real-time price point crosses the moving average, that's a bullish sign in my opinion. Now, when you see this bullish sign, you also want to see what is the RSI, Relative Strength Index, for a stock. 51, not an overbought, not an oversold condition, regardless of what we saw in terms of the short sell 55.20, while we had 18 million of FINRA volume, total volume. Lucid saw 10.2 million was shorted. With 55.20, we're still up. We ended in green. So I'm pretty excited about this stuff. If you take a look at what is their long-term moving average, 701, and this real-time price point is also 701. With 51 RSI, of course, but we saw more and more green, which is the buying volume. So this moving average tells us a pretty good story. For a couple of times, we started going up, and then we could not really sustain, which is expectable. But take a look again. Take it with a grain of salt. But again, if Lucid stock price forms a bullish signal, a candle on a weekly basis, buyers will follow up the momentum, but $8 is acting as an immediate hurdle after $7. Now, we need to stay above and beyond $7 for a bit. We need to see where we are going. $7.87 is a pretty crucial price point as well. We can go about $8 and then we can go to $10. But that is going to be, again, a tough ride because there are a couple of things coming up. August 1st week, there is an earning coming up for Lucid, and that will also set the tone for Lucid stock price, because we need to understand what their cash position is looking, how they're trying to sell and cover the additional market segments, what in terms of the guidance that we get from Lucid, all these points. But for now, I feel it's a pretty good green bullish style or pretty pattern that we see, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.